Magic. Not many things work like magic, but when they do, those are the kind of things I wanted to take advantage of. Don't you? That's what this morning is all about. I've got something magic for you. And when I say magic, I mean it's the closest thing to magic that you're going to find when it comes to voiceover marketing. But the opposite of magic would be stuff like this, stuff that drives me insane. The construction continues upstairs. They have been cutting out an old, those old like jacuzzi bathtubs they used to put in houses. Maybe they still do. I don't know. But I know it was certainly a big thing about 20, 30 years ago. They're cutting one out of our bathroom right now as they remodel it. So forgive the saws and the hammers and all that kind of fun stuff. It's just what I've been dealing with for the past few weeks. The thing that keeps me going is I know it'll be done soon. Within another week or so, we should be clear. So that's the good news. Hey, thanks to those of you who were there last night for my live marketing training. Last night's session went about an hour and 40 minutes. And then, of course, there were bonus videos that went along with that. Last night was the what. The bonus videos were the how. It was the over the shoulder where I would show you all the stuff, the how to do it. So it's about 3 hours of marketing training and all. So for those of you who were there, thank you for that. It was good to see you there. It was a lot of fun, and I know now you've got your marching orders, and you got the strategies to go start using it. I hope you use them and report back and let me know how it's going. But I wanted to share with you just one small nugget from last night's training. It's the magic question. This magic question has served me well, so well, over the years of marketing, specifically as it relates to direct marketing. And it's something, it took me a while to come up with this because here's the thing. When it comes to direct marketing, it's hard enough. When I say hard, I don't mean physically hard. The clients actually, I find to be easy to deal with and to work with, but it's psychologically hard because it's especially if you're cold calling on somebody, and I'm talking about making telephone calls, it is emotionally hard to do because you're putting yourself out there. Once you do it, you realize it's not nearly as difficult or as brutal as you think it's going to be. As a matter of fact, I've never had a brutal experience when it comes to making cold calls for voiceover. But nonetheless, you want to make it as simple as possible for you. And part of the way to do that is to make it as simple as possible for the person you're talking to. So you never want to get into a situation where it's an awkward conversation. Because the hard thing, right, is saying, how do you ask somebody to listen to your demo? Because that's the objective of any marketing activity in voiceover, is to get somebody to listen to your demo. So how do you do that? How do you ask somebody to do that? How do you do that without making it awkward for them, making it awkward for you? You don't want to put them on the spot. So I devised this question that has worked like a charm for me and for the students that I teach. And when it comes time, the conversation is very simple. You're simply introducing yourself. And then you state the reason for your call. I'm calling simply to ask, write this one down. Are you currently accepting voiceover demos? That's the magic question. Sounds simple, but there's a lot going on there. Are you currently accepting voiceover demos? When you use that question, you're not making it personal. You're not putting the client in an awkward position because you're not asking them to listen to your demo. You're not asking them for a favor. You're not asking them to do anything for you. You're not creating a tense situation for you or for them by simply saying, make it a very general statement. It's a benign statement. Are you currently accepting voiceover demos? The answer is a simple yes or no. And even if they say no, it's not personal against you. It's just, we're not accepting demos right now. No big deal to you or to them, and you just move on. So when you're doing cold calls, and if you're not, I encourage you to start experiment. Try me on this one. Make a few calls and see how it goes. Report back below in the description, below the description in the comments. Let me know what happens when you do this, because I'm dying to find out. Because this has worked so well for me over the years. Are you currently accepting voiceover demos? I would say over 90% of the time, the people that I talk to say, yeah, sure. Yeah, we're always looking for good demos. Now, remember, that doesn't mean they're saying they're hiring you, nor are you asking them to. The first step is always to get someone to listen. If someone listens to your demo, we're waiting for a positive response back. And then we begin the whole marketing communication process. Don't have time to get into all of that. That's what we covered last night in last night's training. But if you tuck this little question, this little magic question into your tool belt and utilize it, Are you currently accepting voiceover demos? You'll be shocked, surprised, and amazed at the number of yeses you get because practically everybody is accepting demos. It's a good way to get your demo listened to. And by the way, that training last night, the videos of that, the entire 3-hour package, it's available on video and it's available through this Friday. So you've just got the next couple of days. If you're interested in that, it's available. The link is below in the description. If you would take just a second to let me know where you're watching or listening from this morning, I would appreciate it because I'm going to do a little acknowledgement, some shout outs to those of you who are here. GS Hunt, for instance, who was first in today. GS, welcome to our daily voiceover huddle, this thing that we do every weekday morning my time, 8:30 Central. We've got Rebecca in Michigan. Thank you for being here, Rebecca. Nephi in Knoxville. Excuse me, Ethan in Toronto, Rick in Des Moines. We've got Emma in Huntington Beach, Terry in Falston, Maryland, Scotty in Brookings, South Dakota, Melissa, San Diego. Mike says, great webinar last evening. Thank you, Mike, in Matawan, New Jersey. Dave in New York City, Alex in Utah, Aaron in Missouri, Bill in Idaho, David in Kansas, just southwest of Kansas City. Rob says, good morning from beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston's one of my favorite cities. It is gorgeous. If I were to move any place aside from where I'm at, that would be toward the top of my list. Not necessarily specifically Charleston, certainly that could be, but the state of South Carolina, just love it down there. Rusty's in the UP of Michigan, John in New York, Ty in Indiana, Kirby, good morning from, Tbilisi. Hello there. Julie in Humboldt, Pennsylvania, Ralph in Cedar Falls, Iowa, Bob in North Carolina, Jason in Nebraska, Sandra, Dallas, Fort Worth, Wayne's in the state of Washington, Mike in Alabama, Merrill's not in Alabama, Merrill's in New Jersey, Denise is in Long Island, James is in Michigan, Mark in California, Central Valley, Marla in Texas, John in Memphis, Dale in Atlanta. Hey, Bob, how are you in Brantford? Love the topic today. Thank you, Bob. Anthony in Concord, North Carolina. we have this unsolicited commercial from Dave in New York City. Is your VO journey stalling? Jump started with the voiceover blueprint. I'm confident your return on investment will happen. Invest in yourself. You deserve the best, which you will get with Bill DeWeese. Dave in New York City. Dave, you are like the nicest guy in the entire world. Thanks so much for that. Kathleen, and I promise you, I didn't ask for that or pay for that. Kathleen in Evanston, Wyoming. Professor Tracy in Rochester, Minnesota. Good morning. Phil in Tokyo. What's going on, Phil? Mark in Estes Park, Colorado. Let's see here. Dave says Bill's cold call formula works. Dave knows, so he does know from experience. Hey, Joy, good morning to you in Southfield, Michigan, where it's 34 and freezing. Mary in New Jersey. Tina in Sweden. Heather in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Darren in Rayford, North Carolina. Houston is in the house this morning. Let's see here. Calling in from or watching from work. Great, good deal. I love it when you can sneak away for a few minutes to catch the morning huddle. Amanda in Westchester, Pennsylvania. 2 more jobs on Fiverr. Amanda, way to go. Maybe I should save. Should I save this for tomorrow? Let me just say a few thoughts or a few words, and maybe I'll expand on this tomorrow. This whole Fiverr thing. How many times have you heard people say, "Oh, don't do that. It's it's not legitimate work. If you do it, you'll be blackballed from the industry." Yada 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 yada. One of my earliest students, Todd Barsness, who now makes well over $300,000 a year in voiceover, was posting yesterday about his Fiverr journey and all the naysayers. And Todd, Fiverr's is not even the biggest part of his income in voiceover, and he's approaching $500,000 just from Fiverr in voiceover. So when you guys say, "Hey, I'm getting I'm getting work on Fiverr," it makes me excited because I know you're not listening to the noise and the ridiculousness of other people who have no clue as to what they're talking about. It's about you being successful in voiceover, doing the things that are going to work, and this works if you understand how to do it and you commit yourself to that process. So congrats to you, Amanda. Proud of you for that. We've got Thomas in Tacoma. Corey in Wisconsin. John says, thanks for today and yesterday morning's topic. You rock. Thank you, John. Wally in Annapolis, Maryland. Oh, we've got Melie in France. Thanks for being here. Fantastic. Good morning in Austin to JR. Fawn in sunny Florida. Amanda, one job on Fiverr. $1,700 to dub French videos. Wow, that's fantastic. Congrats, Amanda. So happy for you. That's wonderful. Mike says, good morning from Calgary. I can't always catch you live, but I tune in at some point every single day. Thank you, Mike. Amisha in South Carolina. We've got Billy in High Springs, Florida. And hello from Finland. Fantastic. We've got a good global representation this morning. Thank you for being here. Wolfie in Istanbul. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget the videos of the marketing training, the whole 3-hour package. It goes through everything that I do when it comes to marketing. I'm going to teach you how to market hands-on. And those videos are available through Friday. Link below in the description. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.